This is one of my most used and productive nymphs during the early spring. To tie it, we'll start off with some olive thread. Snap our excess free, inserting some lead-free wire into our bead to help secure it in place. Secure tightly. And helicopter your excess free, at which point we'll wrap our thread backwards until we reach the bend of the hook. And grab a bit of hare's ear dubbing, creating a dubbing noodle and wrapping it just in front of the bend of our hook. At which point, we'll grab a grouse feather, strip a few fibers free, and secure it tightly to the back of our fly in order to make up our tail. Continue securing it to your hook shank. And snip your excess free. Cover up your tag ends. And grab some olive D-rib. We'll secure this to the side of our hook shank, once again wrapping back towards our tail. With this complete, we'll set it aside, creating another dubbing noodle, once again out of some olive hare's ear. We'll wrap our dubbing noodle forward in closed touching spirals, building up a transition and leaving a bit of room at the head of our fly. And brush it out to give it that nice, buggy look. At which point, we'll grab our D-rib and begin to wrap it forward in nearly closed touching spirals. However, we'll try to trap as much of the hare's ear outside of it to give it that nice, buggy look. Doing so until we reach our thread. Secure tightly in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind it. Before snipping your excess free. Cover up your tag ends and lay down a thread base for our next step. Here, we'll grab some lateral scale and secure a piece to the top side of our fly, wrapping it backwards towards our dubbing. We'll then grab some lively legs. Here I'm using olive. However, we'll snip the back two off, securing it to the top side of our fly, just behind the bead, using a thread to carefully position it in place so that your legs face forward. And of course snip your excess free. At which point, we'll create another dubbing noodle and begin wrapping it forward to build up a body and being careful not to trap any of our legs. At which point, we'll brush it out in a downward motion to simulate legs and give it that nice, buggy look. Before folding over our flash, securing it at the head of the fly, taking securing wraps both in front as well as behind. Before snipping your excess free. Whip finish to hold it all together. And paint over the top of it with some UV resin to add some shine and durability to our pattern. And this is one of my favorite and top producing mayfly nymphs to use in late April and early May. Sometimes I'll add the legs, but other times, if I'm in a rush to fill up blocks for guide season, I'll just tie it without them, and it works just as well. And if you have mayflies in your water, I'd highly suggest giving it a try. And if you'd like to win this one, comment #flies in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.